Hello, this is your author Mark. I'm coming to you with another interesting discussion. Now, I wasn't going to do this particular topic today because it is a slippery topic to do, but I feel that I have to do this particular topic. And the question is, and the topic is, has companies such as Goodwill, Catholic Charities, I would say as far as vocational rehab and those corporations that deal with home care and all these other things, have they become nothing but corporations and basically businesses to make a profit in this, well, in case of Goodwill, and maybe some other ones like places like Goodwill, places like Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, have they become nothing more than corporations? And I would say, as far as the home care things, have they become nothing more than corporations? Because, for in an example of Goodwill, there's a lady that brought this up, and a big shout out to her. Her name is Miss Santa Fe. It's her channel is called Santa Fe Reacts here on YouTube. If I can mention her, she brought up an excellent point about Goodwill. That Goodwill itself, they get their stuff donated to them to actually clean up and sell, and then they jack up the prices, just like a regular regular store would. On some items, not all items, but some, most of the items, they jack up their prices, just a regular store. So sometimes, in my opinion, it is better to actually go to places like regular stores, like Walmart or other places, and shop at Walmart, for example, and get. Because you can get practically the same things at Walmart brand new than the same items that are used for basically the same price. But in Walmart you can get brand new things. Now, the reason I want to add my 2 cents to this Goodwill discussion, if I may. As a person with a disability, I am really I'm flabbergasted that a Goodwill, a store that's supposed to help people with disabilities, to get jobs, to do all these things, are jacking up the prices and basically paying people with disabilities basically a minimum wage just to work there. Now, the question is, the truth of this particular discussion is, have we, the people with disabilities, become pawns in this corporation thing? So that okay, how can I phrase? I'm trying to phrase this right. Have we, like I said, have we, the people with disabilities, become another source of cheap labor for places like Goodwill that really pay people with disabilities to work there basically nothing, and yet Goodwill stores, because they do make pretty good money, are jacking up the prices, that basically you are basically paying for the same high price that you would pay, like for example, a box of Legos that costs $150 at Walmart. Okay, the same Lego set would retail for the same price at Goodwill. Now wait. Now I understand greed, and I understand greed and all these other things. But however, but isn't the mission statement of such places like Goodwill, Catholic Charities, and all those other things, isn't their mission statement is to actually help people with disabilities to get on their feet, or help somebody to actually get to get on his feet so he can basically be part of the community? Aren't those stores like Goodwill, like Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, you name it, aren't those stores supposed to be helping the less fortunate? But my question to you is, how are you helping the less fortunate if you are charging? If somebody wants to buy something at the thrift shop, if you are charging the almost the same high price for an item that Walmart would sell to the customer brand new. So all I'm asking in this video, have we, the people with disabilities, become another source of cheap labor, ladies and gentlemen, for industries like Goodwill, Catholic Charities, etc., etc.? I feel that I have a right to actually ask the question, and I am so happy that I'm not the only person that is asking this question. Have such stores like Goodwill or Catholic Charities and all those other things, have they not become just like any other corporation out there? Because I'm asking, and I think I'm asking the legitimate question, because in reality, the thrift store is basically the thrift shops like Goodwill, like Catholic Charities, are basically hiking the same prices for used stuff. They're charging the same price for used stuff that a Walmart would charge, in my opinion, would charge the same price for brand new stuff. Now, because here's the question. I thought that those places, like I said, like Walmart, like basically Goodwill, Catholic Charities, you name it, all those organizations, Salvation Army included, I thought that they were supposed to be helping the less fortunate. My question is, how are you helping the less fortunate, ladies and gentlemen, if you are hiking the prices? Just you are listing items for sale on the floor at the same price as the regular Walmart or Target would. Now, I heard a saying that greed has no boundaries, but wait a minute. Like I said, those places like Goodwill are supposed to help people get jobs. The Salvation Army is supposed to help people get jobs, and all those other places supposed to be helping the so-called community. Now, in my question, by raising the prices, how are they helping the community? That is the whole question of this particular video. And I am glad that people like Ms. Santa Fe, or those YouTubers are out there like Miss Santa Fe talking about a topic like this. Because now here's the knob, and I'm going to end it with this. My question is, like, if those places like Goodwill, Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, and I would say Voc Rehab, to a point, if they become nothing but corporations, then like, I mean, I'm saying if basically all they care about is a bottom line, then in my opinion, they are nothing more than this. They are on the same. How can I put this? They are on the same bandwagon that any of those corporations are out there, like Microsoft, all that stuff. And in reality, I think I answered my own question that yes, people with disabilities have become nothing but a bunch of, I'm going to say, pawns for those corporations to actually make the bottom line for those corporations. So I would like your opinion on these things. At the bottom, you can leave a comment. You can give me thumbs up. You can, and I mean, I would like to basically debate this question: have we, the people with disabilities, are just becoming another pawn in the success of the corporations? And we're just numbers. That we, the people with disabilities, are just numbers to those corporations. That's my question. Now I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video.